Hi Cancer, welcome to my channel, The Fool's Journey Tarot. Today is December 28th, 2019. So I'm getting a bit of an early start on my January readings. This is a general love reading for the first half of the month, January 2020 for the sign of Cancer. Because it's a general love reading, it can pertain to any kind of relationship, situation, or circumstance that you're dealing with. Be flexible with the energy. Don't be concerned about the gender of the cards or the pronouns that I'm using to describe them. You can interchange the roles within the reading. You may show up as any one of the characters that is represented in the cards. Also, you might feel like I'm reading for you, but you could also feel like you're cross-watching for somebody that you're dealing with. Don't try to make the reading fit. You'll know if it's resonating, and you'll know who you are within the reading. As always, take what resonates, leave behind what doesn't, and remember it is general. My intention is to reach as many people as I can who need the message the most and who will benefit from it the most. So I am going to get started. Let's give this deck a couple more shuffles and a cut. We'll see what's going on for you, Cancer. I hope your holiday season has been going well. And we just have a handful of days left of 2019. I'm very excited for 2020. I think it's going to be a good year for everybody. Well, it won't be a good year for everybody. I mean, let's face the truth, but it's going to be a good year for us, right? All right, Cancer, let's see what's going on for you. January, general love reading, first half of the month. So we're going to start off with the Empress. And she's paired with Justice. There we go. What did I say? It's gonna be a good year for you and me. I like these two cards to start. If I can get my hands on them here. That's a great start. Just keep with that positive energy for the rest of the reading. And the Ten of Swords. Spoke too soon, maybe. Ace of Wands in reverse. Strength. Knight of Cups. Devil in reverse. With the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So we have an Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, both in reverse. Which I know you can hear Carmela squawking in the bedroom. She can hear my voice, so she wants to come out, but I'm leaving her in her cage for the readings today. So I apologize for the squawking bird. Anyway, Cancer, back to you. So, Ace of Wands paired with the Ten of Swords. There could have been something that you feel you missed out on. Maybe something slipped out of your hands or got away from you. Something ended too soon. This does feel like it could be, excuse me, in relation to a relationship. You have the Ace of Pentacles also in the reverse, indicating, again, possibly a missed opportunity. Paired with Devil energy, it could be maybe a missed opportunity that you're happy about losing, or it got away from you and it was a fortunate event. With the Empress and Justice in your underlying energy, I feel like you are feeling pretty good about where you stand right now, about where you're headed, the relationships in your life. Maybe things have been going your way. Perhaps where in the past they weren't. Or it's possible that what felt like missed opportunities in the past really ended up being exactly what you needed to move forward in a certain direction you were headed, or within a relationship. Excuse me, tickle my throat. Let's get some more cards out here for you, Cancer. Let's see what else we have for you. So clarifying the Empress, we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And the Three of Swords is clarifying justice. Six of Pentacles in reverse, clarifying the Ten of Swords. There's justice again, clarifying the Ace of Wands. Strength is clarified by the Nine of Swords. Strength is clarifying the Knight of Cups. Devil in reverse is clarified by the King of Cups in reverse. And the Knight of Wands is clarifying the Ace of Pentacles. So the King of Cups, I feel like someone that you're dealing with. Let's talk about him first before we get into the rest of these. So the King of Cups can be someone who, he's clarifying the Devil in reverse. So this could be somebody who has been emotionally manipulative in the past. This could be someone who has become detached emotionally, or is unwilling to show feelings, or unwilling to express emotions. This could be the person who is associated with a missed opportunity, or something that you feel like you got, that someone who got away from you, or someone who was instrumental in something slipping out of your hands or missing out on something. This person could have been the reason behind a missed opportunity. It does feel like this could be in, this could be related to a potential romantic relationship. Maybe something that you feel had potential. It may have been strong at one time. And maybe something that was worth fighting for. You have Strength twice in this set of cards. This again may be someone who got away from you. Maybe this is the one that got away. But there's something here showing me that potentially it was the right thing. That this opportunity slipping out of your hands was justified. That this ending came about because there was imbalance, or something wasn't right, something wasn't fair. Maybe there was some issue, some financial concerns. With the Six of Pentacles can indicate financial disruption or hardship. With the Wheel of Fortune clarifying the Empress, I feel that you have had some bad luck in this department. Maybe have had some bad luck in love. But again, there is something here about this being for a reason. Like there's been some grief and sorrow in regards to a relationship, romantic partner, some kind of connection. It didn't go your way, but there's a reason behind it. With Justice on the table twice, indicating there's been some sorrow and some grief, but maybe it's happened for a reason. I want to talk about the Empress, Cancer, because this is your energy. So the Empress is somebody who is a really grounded, compassionate, loving, caring, nurturing individual. This is obviously a feminine energy, but again, don't be too concerned about whether or not you're a male or female. You can embody this kind of energy regardless. This is somebody who, again, has the ability to care for others, puts others first, has a lot of experience under her belt. She's been through a lot, and she's come through it on the other end better for it. This is somebody who people admire and look up to because, like I said, they've been through a lot in their life, and they've come out shiny and new on the other end despite possible hardships and challenges in their life. The Empress is kind of like all the queens put together. She's got experience under her belt. She knows what she wants. She can take care of herself. She doesn't need other people in her life, but when she does have other people in her life, she's a caring individual. She's the type of person that you want around all the time. She makes people feel loved. So Cancer, despite what has happened in the past with this individual, you're still coming across as very strong and quite capable of being able to handle it, whatever this was for you. Let's get some more cards out and see what else is going on for Cancer. January, first half of the month. Ace of Pentacles, this time in the upright position, clarifying the Empress energy. So you may have had a missed opportunity over here because possibly of the demise of a relationship with the King of Cups who just wasn't willing to give equally in the department of emotions and love, but perhaps a new opportunity awaits. This may have resulted in something new coming about for you. And we have the Nine of Wands again in your reading, clarifying justice. So you're fighting through this heartache. You're fighting through the pain and sorrow because you see that there's something new possibly waiting for you on the other side. Where there are endings, there are beginnings, right, Cancer? Where something is lost, something is generally gained. Maybe not right away. There's the King of Cups again, this time in the upright position, clarifying the Ten of Swords. Ace of Swords, clarifying the Ace of Wands. The Emperor in reverse, clarifying strength. Seven of Pentacles in reverse, clarifying the Knight of Cups. The Devil's clarified by the Two of Pentacles. And the Three of Cups in reverse, clarifying the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So we have I'm going to talk about these cards before I get this next set out. So the King of Cups is clarifying the Ten of Swords. This king that you're dealing with possibly could have been the one who ended the relationship, or this could just indicate that you have ended things with this person because of this imbalance. And I do have a feeling that it was in regards to showing emotion or admitting emotions for one another. This person may have stepped away from the relationship or removed himself. I don't know. It feels like some truth came out, or maybe this king admitted that this wasn't what he wanted, that this opportunity for this relationship was something that he didn't want, or maybe you admitted this to him. Some kind of truth came out that ended this relationship. I feel like it may have been out of anyone's control, that it was just something that needed to happen. You may have fought this. Maybe you both did. But ultimately, it feels like it may have been for a reason. The ending may have been for a reason. I think this king may have admitted to you that he wasn't ready for the kind of relationship maybe that you were. That he wasn't up to the challenge, wasn't up to making the same kind of commitment, or willing to admit that he was ready for something like this. Maybe felt too inexperienced in relationships to admit that he was feeling this kind of love, or feeling like this was the connection that was right for him. So this Ace of Pentacles has me a little confused, because it feels like there may have been other people involved in this situation, or somebody or some others who for whatever reason were instrumental in this missed opportunity. This feels like it could have been more than just a relationship. It feels like there could have been maybe a business partnership, or something that you may have been starting together, something new that you two maybe were trying to get going, trying to get off the ground, but that maybe others stuck their nose in where that didn't belong and negatively influenced the direction of where you and this King of Cups were going. Let's get some more cards out here. I do feel like you are fighting this feeling that this is a justified ending. I do feel like you're still struggling with some heartache and some grief. Still trying to fight this, for sure. I do, again, with you embodying this Empress energy, for whatever reason, it feels like you have a clear understanding that this was the right thing to do, that this ending was the right decision. And something good is going to come out of it. Maybe you and this King of Cups were trying to get some kind of little business or little opportunity off the ground, and it was a situation of too many cooks in the kitchen, too many ideas in the pot, too many opinions, too many people getting involved, and so you had to part ways because it wasn't going well. The opportunity was missed because you couldn't come to an agreement on how you were going to move forward with things. Maybe this King of Cups had other people influencing him. Let's see what else we get for you, Cancer. Let me get this a little more of a shuffle before I lay these out. Again, there was an ending here for sure, but it doesn't feel to me, obviously you're wrestling with some grief and some sorrow surrounding the end of this relationship. At the same time, I think you're very clear that it's something that was necessary because it was keeping you from some kind of opportunity, and I do feel like it could potentially be business opportunity, at least an opportunity where you would have some kind of financial gain, profit, and that this king maybe was getting in your way, or this relationship was getting in the way of this new opportunity. And honestly, working through the hardships of this relationship may have resulted in, stagnation or no movement forward toward this opportunity, that it was really what was causing you to put the brakes on, kind of spinning your wheels type of feeling. Like you weren't getting anywhere because you were dealing with this relationship instead. Even though it feels too like this king was definitely involved in this opportunity with you. Because of the relationship, it didn't go anywhere. I feel like I'm repeating myself and I'm rambling, but I'm trying to work through the story. Sorry, Cancer. Let's see what else we get for you. So we have the Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles in reverse. There's the Three of Swords again on the bottom of the deck. Seven of Pentacles again. I just showed you that card. That's clarifying. The Six of Pentacles in reverse. Queen of Pentacles. Knight of Swords. Ten of Cups. Emperor again in reverse, clarifying the King of Cups. And the Nine of Wands again, clarifying the Knight of Wands. So I have a feeling this is a timing issue. You're feeling unlucky in love, maybe, Cancer. That you just haven't gotten that part of your life right yet. Unlucky in love, but at the same time, this love opportunity was poorly timed. It wasn't right because there's something else on your plate right now. This Ace of Pentacles that you are moving toward that's more important than your love relationship, if I'm being honest. You're coming out as the Queen of Pentacles also with justice. So you have the Queen of Pentacles and the Empress. And the Queen of Pentacles is somebody who, again, is a grounded individual, very compassionate, very loyal, has her head on straight. She can take care of herself and others. She puts others first. Financially stable. Is not afraid of hard work. And this relationship feels like it was just poorly timed, that you were putting all your eggs in one basket in regards to giving your energy to this relationship, because I do feel like there was happiness there. And I do feel like there was potential for this to come back to you, but the timing is just not right now. And I don't think this king was ready. This king was not ready for this kind of relationship. Again, I get the feeling that he maybe didn't feel like he was enough for you. I mean, I can see why. You're the Empress, Cancer. So maybe he didn't feel like he had what it would take to be in a relationship with Cancer. So we have the Chariot. Empress again in reverse in your underlying energy. Hermit. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Six of Pentacles again in the upright position. 5 of Swords. 3 of Cups again in the reverse. Same set of cards where the 3 Cups is already. And then we have the Fool in reverse. Okay, Cancer. So honestly, I feel like moving forward, you feel like you've been unlucky in love. And I feel like you've put a lot of energy into something new for you, something that's meant for you. This could be, you know, your own business, your own opportunity that's meant for you alone, and getting somebody else involved right now is not working out because it's not meant for somebody else, it's meant for you. So that's left you feeling perhaps unlucky in love. And maybe you feel a little bit selfish in thinking that you should be able to have love and your new opportunity at the same time. You probably are not even sure about what's going wrong, or maybe not willing to see what has gone wrong in the past in regards to love and the relationships and those connections that you're trying to make. But there's a reason behind it. It's all justified, says the universe. The universe says you have to keep fighting. I don't think it's selfish for you to think that you can have love also, but I think the universe is telling you the timing is not right. And I also don't believe that it's necessarily a done deal between you and this King of Cups, because I think he still has love for you. But I don't think he feels like he's enough. I feel like this relationship may have ended even though there was still love there, but there was something imbalanced. Again, there's something imbalanced about this new beginning. It could be that you're just putting a lot of energy into this new opportunity that you have. Again, maybe a new business for yourself. Maybe you are an entrepreneur. You're starting something and you just don't have the time for this kind of relationship. And this King of Cups, I think, maybe saw that, and maybe, I don't know if he left or you ended it or what happened, but I feel like there is potential for this relationship to come back into your life when the timing's right. Because the cards are indicating, again, that you can have everything that you want and experience your 10 of Cups, not just in love, but in other areas of your life. But the love part, the timing is just not right. It's just not, the relationship is not gelling with what you're doing right now in your life, but the potential is still there, and you can fight for it, and you will have it. And maybe that's part of the problem is, in general, you have a little bit more of a feeling of being in control in your life and being able to steer in the right direction in regards to opportunities and relationships, and this situation is out of your control. But it's not because of you, it's because this king isn't ready. And it could also, again, have to do with people that are surrounding him, that are the reason behind this not quite being right. The right time for this relationship, or the right time to take action in moving forward with it. Let's get a Dreams of Gaia tarot card for you, Cancer. It's possible, Cancer, you may have been the one who ended this relationship at this point in time because you knew you couldn't put the energy that you would want to put into something like this into it at this point in time, because you're focused on this Ace of Pentacles, this new opportunity for yourself. So you knew that you couldn't give what you're supposed to give in a relationship like this. So maybe it's on hold. I think you're being honest with yourself. I think you're being honest with the people that you are involved with. And you're a fighter. And I do feel, Cancer, that based on what I'm seeing in the cards, that you know the right time to let people into your life, and you know the right time to focus on yourself, and you know when it's the right time to focus on other people and on relationships, and right now it's time to focus on yourself. And that may feel selfish, but it's not. You're just setting priorities. I hope that makes sense. I feel like I'm doing a lot of rambling with this reading. Sometimes I feel like I'm speaking really clearly and delivering a nice, concise message. This is not one of those times. I feel like I'm rambling, going on, but I'm just trying to kind of give you what comes into my head as I look at this set of cards. I hope that it's resonating with you. So we got number 13, Union. This is a beautiful card. And I'm going to read this from the book. And we'll see how this ties into the reading, and we'll wrap it up. And I opened right to the page. I love when I do that. Look, I opened right to the page, Union. So Union, ooh, okay, it's really long. I'm going to read it all. If you get bored, you can turn the video off, Cancer. Okay, so here we go. Sorry, I'm just enjoying the card. These cards are really pretty and I like looking at them. Okay, here we go, Cancer. The Union card symbolizes unity and wholeness. It represents our relationship with ourselves and our relationship with the world around us. It represents the harmony that arises when we are in alignment within and with both the seen and unseen worlds around us. To achieve this centered state is our fifth reason for being. Who am I? What is my purpose? Why am I here? Self-inquiry puts our feet upon the path to wholeness. It is part of our life quest, and only in asking questions and seeking answers do we become whole. It is a journey that manifests in self-discovery. We come into the world innocent and pure. While in the womb, our soul is still as one with the source of all, the void, the cosmic womb from which all came to be and all will return. Our soul remembers that connection. The soul remembers its unlimited potential. It remembers that it is whole and divine. This knowledge and all that we experience before taking our first breath in this life resides within our unconscious mind, where it could motivate and guide us, if it were not for the fact that from birth we experience a life that is conflicting in every way. As we grow to adulthood, we are taught to define, limit, repress, suppress, and deny. While we can be surrounded by people who support us and tell us that we are capable of anything we set our minds to achieving, we may still limit and restrict our potential by embracing labels and definitions. Furthermore, we are born into a race that divides and separates into tribes. The tribes maintain that they want peace, but thrive and profit more from conflict and war. Two of the largest tribes are science and religion. Many of the people of each tribe hold those of the other in contempt. You've heard the arguments. Science is founded in fact and reality. Religion and its more open and expansive form, spirituality, are founded in myth and make-believe. One is based on logic, analysis, and reason. The other is based on faith, emotion, and imagination. However, if you scratch the surface and look a little closer, both are founded in theory. Both require trust and conviction. Both are loved and defended with the same level of conviction. Both could coexist in harmony. To many of those who follow a scientific path, a belief in God is a sign of mental illness and dysfunction. To many of those who follow a religious path, non-believers follow a path that leads to damnation and eternal suffering. Who is right and who is wrong? The answer is that both tribes are but aspects of a greater whole. Only in embracing both science and spirituality do we find the answers to the larger questions. Spirituality and science are not mutually exclusive. Spirituality founded in science and science that embraces spirituality in the divine offer far greater opportunities to explore and understand the universe and all that dwells within than either standing on its own. Each can and does enhance and expand our perception of the other. The Union card represents the bringing together of many aspects of our world that we have been taught to separate from the whole. All is connected as above, so below. The universe in which we dwell is multifaceted and whole. The earth upon which we dwell is multifaceted and whole. All that dwells beside us upon this blue-green earth is multifaceted and whole. We, humanity, are multifaceted and whole, and we have a symbiotic relationship with that whole. As the dominant species on the planet, the very health of the whole planet is dependent on our own health and unity as species, and so we must reconnect and integrate and become one with all once more. The Union card symbolizes the marriage of body, mind, and soul, and the recognition and acceptance of our own divinity and connection. We are physical beings who are meant to live a life that includes and embraces both the physical and the spiritual. We are unique and individual beings, but also part of a greater whole. We are told that love is all, and that at the center, when all is in harmony and alignment, there is only love. But while love is important, at the center, there is only the peace and stillness of the void. It is in unifying all and experiencing the peace that is born in that moment that we remember what it was like to first dwell in the void and to dwell in the womb. In that place of pure stillness and silence, all is created. Well, that was pretty heavy. I do remember reading this card a couple of times and thinking, well, I could sit there and read that and reread it and get a lot out of this card for sure. This could indicate, and what I was thinking as I was reading that, is that you are in this place of having a clearer understanding of where you're at in life and where you're headed, and perhaps this king is not quite there yet, and so there's growth needed, and I'm going to leave that there. That's what I got out of it. I know that's a simple statement based on a very lengthy explanation of the card, but I just think this king's not there yet, and the timing's not right. So I do believe there's hope for this 10 of Cups, and I do believe that you know that, Cancer, and I think you're feeling pretty secure and standing strong in your energy. So congratulations on where you're headed. I do feel like this is a very positive reading. It went very long. I think we're at 39 minutes. Holy cow. Anyway, Cancer, I hope you enjoyed that. If you made it this long, thank you for watching the whole thing. I appreciate it, and I hope that I'll see you again sometime. Bye, Cancer. Take care.